What's up, everybody? Spencer Premier here, and I'm coming at you with my first NBA 2K20 rebuild video. And what better team to do it with than the Pelicans with Zion Williamson? I'm going to build this team around Zion Williamson, but I'm going to get into this rebuild. But before we begin, I would like to ask you to leave a like and subscribe, so let's get into this. So the first thing I'm going to do in this rebuild is I'm going to go to Trade Finder, and I want to trade Drew Holiday because he is only an 86 overall for being 30 years old, and he's making $27 million, so definitely not worth it. So I'm going to see what trades I can get for him. And I found the trade I'm going to do. Two decently good players on one-year contracts, so we can free them up next year, which is good. So I'm going to accept this trade. Now I want to trade JJ Redick because he is getting really old too. He's 35 and he's on a 2-year deal, so I can't free him up. I just want to try to get someone on a 1-year deal, so I'm just going to pick up Jay Crowder. That's a solid pickup. Add exception, and I'm going to make that trade. And now I'm going to simulate my first season, so let's see how we do with Zion Williamson. So at the end of the season, we went 32 and 50. Giannis won MVP. He put up insane numbers. He put up like 30 and 15. It was crazy, but we didn't do as good as we wanted to. But it's fine because we're still in a rebuilding process with Zion. So I'm going to simulate the playoffs. I'll show you who wins the championship, and then we'll move on to the offseason. So the Houston Rockets won the NBA championship against the Brooklyn Nets 4-1. Russell Westbrook got the MVP. He averaged 25 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, so his triple-double numbers are still there. And now let's go to the offseason. And unfortunately, we only ended up getting the 10th pick. So we only have one pick. It still is a lottery pick though. Maybe we can trade it to get another asset that we need, or we can use it on a player. We'll see when the draft comes. So I'm going to go to Trade Finder, and I'm going to trade away Nickeil Alexander-Walker and my pick and see if we can get anything. I'm also going to throw in my second round pick. Let's see if we can get anything worth something. Terrence Ross and Schroeder. I actually like that deal. Gary Harris, Rudy Gay, Josh Richardson. So these are the only deals. I actually like this Schroeder deal, but I have to give away a lot of picks. But you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger on this deal. I like this trade. So now there goes our pick, but we have two decent players that are going to help us next season. And now we're going to clear up some salary cap and try to sign a big free agent, and then we're going to hop into next season. So the first thing I'm going to do to clear up some salary cap space is I'm going to trade away people we don't need to get some extra money. So I'm going to trade away Darius Miller because he's making $7 million and we don't need him. And I already like the first trade that we see. It's from the Bulls. It's a first round pick, and all we have to do is give away a second round pick and Darius Miller. So I'm definitely going to pull the trigger on this deal right away. So I actually like everybody that we have on this roster, so I'm not going to trade anybody else. But we're going to have $41 million to go into free agency. So let's do it. Let's see if we can sign somebody big. So you already know we're going to try to get somebody big. So why not go for the biggest guy with Anthony Davis? See if we can sign him. We probably won't be able to, but if we do, that would be great. I have to sign Brandon Ingram too, and he signed with the Lakers. So now all that's left, I'm going to try to get Drummond because he's the best available player now. Let's see if we can snag him. And Ingram agreed, and Drummond signed with the Pistons. So I guess we can try to get Montrezl Harrell. No, he's gone. You know what? I'm going to go for DeMarcus Cousins. He's going to be a decent center that we can pick up for now. I'm only going to go 2 years with him though. Hopefully he agrees. And he signed with the Hawks. So the only two guys left that I actually want that are left is Domantas Sabonis and Brandon Ingram. So I'm going to try to sign them both. Sabonis, I'm going to offer $85 million. Ingram, I don't know if I want to give him that much. We'll see if they sign. Sabonis agreed. And let's see if Ingram agrees. Ingram, we don't have enough money for him. So I guess that we're not going to be able to get Ingram unless we sign a smaller deal with $105 million. No, we still don't have enough. Hopefully he agrees with this amount of money, and he does. So now our roster is looking like this. We have Zion, Domantas Sabonis, Brandon Ingram, Terrence Ross, Lonzo Ball, Dennis Schroeder, Josh Hart, and Jackson Hayes. I actually like this roster going into the season. So now I'm going to simulate the season. I will see you at the end of the season. So we finished the season 40-42. Not the best. I don't know if we're in the playoffs or not. But Anthony Davis, man, MVP-like season with 31 points, 15 boards, and 3 assists. That is just crazy. But let's see if we made the playoffs. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, no, we did not make it. So I'm gonna sim to the offseason after I show you who wins the championship. So the Houston Rockets go back to back. James Harden wins MVP with 39 a game. He was averaging 40 a game in the finals. That is just crazy. And he actually was getting 9 assists too. Yeah, he deserved MVP. So now I'm in the draft lottery, and we are actually projected to get the 1 pick from Cleveland and the 14th pick. Hopefully it happens. It never does though, but we got the 4th pick and we got the 14th pick. We're probably going to trade out for a better pick, and then we're going to try to get a better player that's going to help us next season. So I was trying to find offers for my 3 first-round picks, and I couldn't find any. So then I went over to Trade Finder, and they offered me Zach LaVine. I did not expect this, but I am definitely going to accept this trade. 3 first-round picks and a second for Zach LaVine and Shake Milton. I'm going to accept that trade right away. Let's go. We got Zach LaVine on our team. Now I'm going to hop into free agency. So because of the Zach LaVine trade, I didn't have enough money in free agency to sign anybody big, so I didn't even bother showing it. The only big thing I did was re-sign Lonzo Ball to a 5-year deal. That was the biggest move I made in free agency. But anyways, my team's looking like this. I have Zion, Zach LaVine, Domantas Sabonis, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Terrence Ross, Dennis Schroeder, Josh Hart, Jackson Hayes, and Shake Milton. So I'm going to simulate the next season. I will see you at the end of the season. I'm probably going to make this a 2-part video if I don't win the championship this season. But anyways, I'm going to simulate. Let's see what happens. So we only went 38-44 with our great roster that we had. I have no idea how Zion and Zach LaVine and all the other role players that we had didn't even make it to the playoffs. But I'm going to end the video here. I will be making a part 2 of this video trying to win the championship with Zion. Zion's already a 94 overall. But with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm out.
I want the world, yeah, I want the world, yeah, I want it all, said I want the world, yeah, I want the world, I'm coming to get it, don't care what you heard.